Hi guys, we are nice. I'm Ray.
I'm Michael. I'm Julien.
Guys, I'm in a comedy set of mind right now.
I am too.
It's been a while since I've done a comedy. Since funny, but funny. I want to say the last real comedy that we did, and I'm talking about real comedy, was Kentucky Fried Movie.
Yeah.
And if you guys have not seen the Kentucky Fried Movie, you guys are missing out. And if you guys have not seen Kentucky Fried Movie, you guys are missing out.
That was so good.
But we're going to watch a movie that's in the same vein. So this is in the same vein of Airplane and Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't get too much.
Okay.
All right. But Val Kilmer's in it. I don't know if you guys know who Val Kilmer is. You probably do not know him.
Yeah.
Batman, correct. He's Batman in whatever Batman movie that he was in.
Beyond.
I didn't even watch it. But he's one of my favorite actors. He's in Top Gun. You ever seen Top Gun?
Yes, I have.
The first time. Remember that guy that Tom Cruise was like fighting against?
Yes, I do.
That's Val Kilmer.
Okay. I think I
So he's in this movie. Iceman.
I saw the second one. I didn't see the first.
So it's funny. I didn't know he's in Top Gun and Top Secret. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't still funny. The thing is that this is before I think Top Gun came out. So this is young. He's even younger here than he is in Top Gun. So I hope you guys are ready for this. This is 80s raw comedy from back in the day.
I'm excited.
Top Secret.
I'm excited.
Let's check this out.
Let's do it.
Oh, that's old.
I love that. We just saw one for Hollywood Studios, I think it was. No, it was Hollywood. What was it?
Yeah, no, Hollywood Studios.
It's a company, like a Paramount company. They're a movie production company.
Got you. Niche Germany. That guy looked like your dad for a little bit.
Like who?
Your dad with the mustache.
Tough guy.
Nazi. Yep. What the?
That's so stupid. You better raising my volume a little bit, or by a lot.
So he tied it up.
What was that for? All
For horses.
have been placed.
That's what I'm saying. Why he tied it up?
Exit visas have been suspended for the entire week. We have received assurances
Actually, you know what? You need to raise it a lot.
Look at it.
since the West that our actions to date,
Look at it. Look at his thing.
all military leaves have been cancelled.
I'm 3. Here we go.
All systems are in readiness for deployment of the Polaris mine.
Here on their maneuvers and completely vulnerable.
Turn this up.
No, I got it.
After Sunday, there will be no one to stop us.
I can see that. I can see it becoming a sport. Surfing with 12 gauges.
I love this. America. This screams America.
Oh my god, that's a school.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's all like Val Kilmer. I wonder if that is him actually singing. This isn't dangerous, right?
No, never.
This would be just fine.
Grandma.
Is there a child there?
Yeah, there's a child. Yeah. Although, guys, I'm never going to the beach ever again.
And time permitting, maybe Frank Sinatra.
Horrible story about me drowning on the beach.
The pen is on the table. Will haben Pflichtmitten und der Heiner Blatt.
Come in.
Yeah, Sibylle, with the cup in red.
Bleeding Saddles, right? What the guy?
What do you say?
Maybe? I didn't recognize him.
Remember, we've got to play by their rules.
Martin, I've been practicing. Ist der Takt and Achsenbit.
What does that mean?
Is your daughter 18?
Mr. Nick Rivers.
Look cute.
Where are they taking him?
What the hell did you say to him?
Just told him I'd put his name on the Mountain Reward mailing list.
He's just a little tired from the trip.
Your attitude is being noted.
What the?
What?
Mit der Stahl der Bürgen. I want a Schnau with my Wiener Schnitzel.
There's Wiener Schnitzels?
I don't know.
Oh, you make that German restaurant.
Down.
I'd be down
Be amazing.
to go for the first time.
You suck.
Und die Schnitzel werden übergeben von Ostdeutschland.
Golly, they're very gorgeous.
Heute Abend
Very pretty
fang
girls.
an unser Festival.
Very, very foxy, I would say.
Souvenirs, party tricks.
Do you know any good white basketball players?
There are no good white basketball players.
We must proceed nonetheless. There is too much at stake.
It's very good.
Have you found out where Dr. Flammond is being kept?
This is one of our most popular items.
Jeez.
Very good. Here, try this. Use this ticket. You will meet the leader of the resistance. Till then, wait at the Howard Johnson.
But this hair is still smoking.
Wait, you dropped your funny dog.
What?
Souvenirs, no. Beenden wir unsere Zeremonie.
I like that every gag he was like, and then went back to serious business.
Perfect. I love that.
I expected Julien to sing along like he did the last time.
I don't know Horse Wesson lied that well.
Hotel Gay Shuffle.
What I said?
Yeah.
I'll be so lightheaded from spinning that much.
Really, right?
There's a lot of white there. Oh,
Dear Lord.
Comrade Biletnikov holds a very high rank in the party. We wish to afford him every courtesy. Comrade Biletnikov will be persuaded to sing.
It's a whole suit being tailored.
Is there anything you need?
I just wanted to make sure you got those new arrangements.
Oh, yeah, I got them right here.
I ordered that 84 Ripple Blanc for you.
Thanks.
I think Ripple was supposed to be a really cheap $2 wine.
really?
I might be wrong. Ripple Blanc.
There goes the guy again.
The guy from the train?
Yep.
Did he just use like 3 or 4 matches?
In women's tennis, I always root against the heterosexual.
This letter has to be in New York by Tuesday.
Cafe Gay Sliff and I don't get it.
That's a very old joke, but
They used to be they used to send you mail. They'd be like, you won or something like that, right? Yeah. I used to get that. I was around for that time.
Your Ripple Blanc, sir.
tell him that's like cheap.
Was it really? Oh, it's definitely cheap. As soon as I heard that.
You smell the cap.
Yep. What the hell is it supposed to sizzle?
Yeah, I don't recommend that.
You're an American.
That's right.
My uncle was born in America, managed to escape in a balloon during the Jimmy Carter presidency. You can talk about freedom all you want. You don't know what it's like to have to fight for it.
Mike, when you get married, we have to recreate this dance. I am down to practice this till we get it right. Can we get it right, all of us?
I promise you I'll mess up multiple times.
Yeah, but that's why we practice to get it right.
I really don't know any German.
That's all right. I know a little German. He's sitting over there. Was recommenden?
Uns bunken der Flicken ein bin ois gemit dir ken du geharget werden.
Anything's fine. Thank you.
Hillary
That's an unusual name.
means she whose bosoms defy gravity.
Is that what it means?
I don't think that fits Clinton then.
What does that mean?
Nothing. My dad thought of it while I was shaving.
Nick?
Yeah,
Nick. Okay.
Some things are much better left unsaid.
Like what?
Sometimes when you blow your nose, you put it in your purse to reach in there for your lipstick and your hand gushes into it.
We are fortunate to have with us tonight. He truly has the gift of song.
If I wrote that out and do that, would you guys
well,
appreciate it?
Charming personality.
Will you guys accept my status?
I promised my manager. Thank you, sir. Okay, watch you change in the second chorus.
He walks around on sheet music. I don't think this is what they wanted to hear.
Is that his real voice? What the hell? A whole musical score?
With the guitar and everything.
I still think Little Richard sings it better.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's cultural appropriation here.
Uh-oh.
Mich Schweinstieren, mein Herr.
That you, that me?
What?
No, my phone's over here.
I thought it was me, but it wasn't me. What the? How'd they fit him in there?
What have they done? But who did this?
Never mind about that. We've got to rescue your father before it's too late. Supposed to go to the ballet tonight. Meet a man called the... He's the leader of the resistance.
Thank you.
Hawaii, by the way.
Where is the ticket?
Glove compartment.
Can you reach it from the inside? How about the other hand? Oh,
This poor guy.
let me try. There it is.
So stupid. What the? What? What? What the?
Look, she's sitting on. Multiple.
What?
We've got to get out of here.
You think we gotta wait for the police?
It was the police.
What the?
This guy's getting lucky. Propeller.
Wait a minute. You can explain a few things.
I'm not sure I can.
Boy, am I glad to see you. I've been here 20 minutes already.
I've tried everything. The embassy, the German government. No use. I just can't bring my wife to orgasm.
Have you tried one of these?
I'll give it a whirl.
Getting a little worried about this place. I mean, I don't even think they've ever even heard of a trial. After we left the cafe last night, I met a girl. He's looking like he's gonna kill her, and he might have if I hadn't stepped in.
Oh, that attachment.
Someone you can
not
call.
you
You can straighten this whole mess
That
out.
might have a bit of a bloody end.
There's nothing to worry about.
Spiritus morbium Dios Madre. Est in tres partes, corpus delicti.
Nothing to worry about.
Nolo contendere, habeas corpus rictureus.
By the way, he just said
No contemporary.
habeas corpus. He just saying Latin words, by the way.
Cuius e pluribus unum.
These are contract words. You see, some of them.
Et ge id re in the airche. Mitigena ad nauseam.
Ad nauseam.
What?
It is a hospital, mein General.
What is the condition of Sergeant Kruger? Let me know if there's any change in his condition. He's dead. I'm afraid you leave me no alternative but to Bruno is almost blind, has to operate wholly by touch. Klaus is a moron who knows only what he reads in the New York Post. Don't let a man lose consciousness. However long the
Maniac stalks Olivia Newton-John.
Manager is on his way right now to the American consulate.
was found in his hotel room a large electrical device. 2 hours just to get the smile off his face. The American has chosen to reconsider. Make sure they leave no marks.
That traveled. Yeah, it traveled.
That was pretty good, in my melody.
Yeah, mein General.
See, the guy on the right who's attacking, I'm almost sure I know his mind just like that.
Haven't you been to class?
No.
But it's the end of the semester.
I can't believe I'm back in school. Thank God.
Coming.
What the hell was you reading?
Goldring's workout.
They've tried everything. Do you want me to bring out the Leroy Neiman paintings?
We cannot risk violating the Geneva Convention. Break him tomorrow.
Toma.
That was easy.
Why is there a crowbar in prison?
I have no idea. Not the photo of whoever that was.
It's like Cher. Was that Cher?
I think that was Cher.
I wonder, because Val Kilmer made a lot of movies after this. A lot of movies. I wonder if this is his breakout role.
Scooby-Doo.
It's so cartoonish. Ouch.
What are you doing here?
Who are you?
I am Dr. Paul Flammond.
It's Bill Nye.
You see, a year ago, I was close to perfect.
I know that actor.
It was capable of removing the salt from gallons of seawater.
Wow. They'd have enough salt to last forever.
Forcing me to create a horrible weapon. I complete the Polaris mine by Sunday.
Today's.
How does it work?
It is a magnetic mine.
How about that?
Oh, no!
Dear Lord.
Find out you've seen this. Your life will be worth less than a truckload of dead rats in a tampon factory.
What? You know, not every movie has to be a thinky movie, you know.
How silly can you get?
Welcome, Nick. I think that's him. Is that really him? You think it's him singing?
I have no idea. I'm not an audio.
If it's the audio, the singing of voice sounds almost familiar. The same. Can you imagine?
How silly
What?
How silly can you get? Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. What?
Young and get married, forget. How silly can you get? I can't believe it's true.
It's the veins breakout whirl.
That's what it is.
I'm all alone forever. You said
I know they're acting here, but people did act like this.
Especially with
the Beatles.
spend this night. Can't believe I'm in
Oh, it's Jackie.
It's a phenomenon.
Darling, I'm here to say, beside your stay of its
That girl just died.
your lips, your soul, you make me. Baby, please, don't. I even love you.
I even love you.
Can't face another day without. Oh, honey lamb,
The guy's a performer, bro. This shit's putting on a show. He's putting on a show.
my very mind. Need anguish without you. I'm standing at the great abyss of love. With me.
By the way, I feel like all of us should get that. See those guys in the background, the jackets?
That's what we should do.
We should all wear the jacket. And it's all that joking. Every reaction should be a new jacket.
Wait, what's the what? What?
I guess it's the cutaway.
He's escaping.
Yeah. Emergency exit.
I'm gonna title this episode, this reaction, "What?"
Touch the road again.
Got a briefcase?
Yeah. I got a briefcase.
Sign the eastern sector. I want the whole area sealed up.
By the way, has anybody noticed there's been no swastikas?
No, because it's not Nazi Germany. This is after Germany. After World War II.
Gotcha.
No, there's a used bookstore.
There's an East and West Germany.
Don't you think it's about time you told me what this is all about?
I'm sorry. I guess I do owe you an explanation.
You would think you're helping this girl left and right. You want to know what's going on.
Only a year ago, I was teaching a course.
You almost died a second ago.
Find that my father had been arrested and trying to find him ever since.
I saw him yesterday in Flergendorf prison.
We must get this information to the resistance.
Okay, let's go.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Take advantage of the opportunity.
I mean, I would. Please tell me those are the background singers.
Those are pigeons. They're flying away.
Never mind.
You don't know what's gonna happen in this movie. Sven Jorgen.
It's a Swedish bookstore.
Sven Jorgensen.
What's that be a Viking we should know about?
Traitor the
Probably.
Traitor among our midst.
Is this all backwards?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. You know what? That's fantastic.
It happens to lots of men the first time.
That gave me such a big mind F.
Yeah.
It was a terrible storm, and the boat sank. Together we had to learn to survive. Ocean provided its bounty, which...
What the fuck?
Oh, the bananas?
Yeah.
Then we busied ourselves chopping palm fronds, mixing them to bamboo with...
That'll like her.
But sheltered us from the relentless Santa Ana winds, which would...
Chairman of the bike.
We began to notice strange new feelings awake.
By the way, this is spoofing a movie called Blue Lagoon.
Learn by ourselves.
From back in the day was Brooke Shield, I believe. It's a complete spoof of that movie.
I would love to see it.
We should react to that. We should react to that movie actually. Next time we're watching this. What the?
Wait, how? I just thought about it. That don't work. That don't.
Germans, man.
That don't work.
The math ain't mathin', bro.
My mama took me on a trip to the city. Big old department stores, and I got lost. Tried to page a PA system.
Oh, it's not the same.
I never saw my mama again.
What?
So I picked up my guitar. It went something like this.
It's not even moving his hand.
Not doing anything.
Is your heart and love me?
Bro, it's so stupid.
Really over the top.
But what was more over the top? That or like 8 arms with 2 people a second ago? 5. Tony?
It's a pony. What? What the? Huh?
All right, this is it. I must leave you here.
Dude, there's so many left hooks in this movie.
Is he all right?
He's just a little horse. Get your Mario.
Oh, haha, huh, huh.
Day, night, and I've been working.
Just took me a second to get that too.
Yeah, a little horse. Yeah.
Potato Farm?
I am Albert Potato.
We were sent by Sven Jorgensen.
I had that feeling. I had that feeling.
Wow, the A-Team.
The Resistance.
Is that a spoon?
A ladle.
A ladle.
Shall see.
Is that Nigel?
You know, you would think you would put a shirt on, maybe.
Yeah.
And pants.
If only you knew how I've yearned for this day to come, praying that once more gaze into your ravishing brown eyes.
This is Nick.
Forgive us, Mr. Rivers. I've had reason to believe that there is a traitor somewhere in the resistance.
Where did she go?
Very well. This is Chevalier, Montage, Avant-Garde.
Avant-Garde?
And Déjà Vu.
Déjà Vu.
Have enough metaphor, monsieur.
Croissant, escargot, chocolat mousse.
What is the news that you bring us?
Chocolate mousse.
Polaris Mine will be ready on Sunday.
We'll have to move out tonight. Prepare the gear for the jump.
They never stopped the cannon. Like, they didn't take the fuse out.
Did he stop it, right?
I'm not the first guy who fell in love with a girl he met in a restaurant. Loser to a childhood lover who'd be the leader of the French underground.
You sure?
It all sounds like some bad movie.
We've arranged for your safe transportation across the border tonight. Come, my darling. Let me show you what I've done to the fallout shelter.
There's a fallout shelter?
I mean, there might be a nuke involved.
True, true. What the?
I don't think
Is that Tommy?
That is a Tommy.
Did you see who Pepto-Bismol away?
Yeah, he did.
Mind if I have a swig of this? What the hell is this stuff?
Gasoline.
Tried to get them to come back to save you too. I yelled and screamed. It only seemed to excite them all the more. They took advantage of me in ways that I cannot describe.
Oh, no.
It must have been awful.
Really?
Latrine!
Latrine.
Where's the others?
We never had a chance. Which direction was I coming from? The road.
I get the last one. What the heck? I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
Nice shooting.
Der Pizza Hans.
Pizza Hut? That Pizza Hounds?
Haze? What is that? Topping?
It's like a jam.
The balls.
There you go. Hot balls. So you got it.
Good, you've made it.
Except for chocolate mousse.
Here's the plan. A truck will drive by here at exactly midnight. You'll jump on the back and be driven onto the border.
There you go. Stuff you're looking for.
It seems that you have become, how do you say, indispensable?
Indispensable. I've done my time in Flurgendorf prison.
You can ask any price you want.
Look at the cheese.
Seems as long as I know my way around that prison, I'll never be lonely. Cause you and Nigel are fighting for?
But this was your cause too.
My only cause is my music.
I see you have dealt with him appropriately.
Look, a massage. Resistance.
A massage.
Aren't you Nick Rivers, the American rock and rolls?
You must have me confused with somebody else. I'm, Mel Torme.
Mel Torme.
There's a lot of rugs in this pizza joint. I don't think that's how that works usually.
You gotta straighten her up. Talking about what is going on?
This is not Mel Torme.
Obviously.
What the hell? Those have holes in them.
Oh, I don't know what's right any longer. I only wish I didn't love you so much.
What?
It's just every 3 minutes is some silliness.
Hillary will steal this truck by the railway crossing. Then we'll drive to the land. The plane will be waiting for us. Let's go.
What the?
You take the head. I'm taking the back. I'm giving the orders here.
All right, be an asshole.
Let's move out. All right.
We only have 5 minutes.
We've got to hurry. Can you see the gate?
Look at this guy.
It's just ahead.
Where are the guards?
I can only see one.
Wait, they're gonna milk.
Stay behind the guards.
No one noticed the boots.
I think we did it. Can you see the generator?
Over there, behind the feed bin.
All right, let's go.
That's real cow.
Well, no figuring that.
You okay?
Oh, yeah. What's the hurry? Why are we in such a bloody rush?
How long till they cut the power?
3 more minutes, and we can cut the wire.
Jesus Christ. That fencing switching.
So stupid.
Tooth it, bro.
Hey.
What?
Viva la France!
Why do you want to go back to the meter shed?
We're going to turn the power back on.
I refuse.
This gun in your back says you won't.
He was the traitor?
He is a traitor.
Who is a
Seems that
traitor?
way. Yep. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You're no more of a fool than the other.
Come on, we're taking you out of here.
Get a small mound of dirt.
Don't worry, Hillary's safe. She's with us.
Another day and I would have completed my tunnel.
What the hell?
You're Jersey.
Jersey 1 mile.
Rescue you from that wretched island. But it would have meant leaving my newfound comrades.
Comrades?
Yes. Now get into the truck. We're going for a ride.
And what does he want us to do now?
Carl Nigel's a traitor.
What the?
Latrine!
What happened? Let go.
Good luck. You've got to hand it to the Germans. They make great cars.
So unnecessary. So unnecessary.
The surfing.
Golly. Yeah.
The Muhammad Ali shuffle.
Just look like this was a pain in the neck to film this one scene.
100%. Was this a predecessor to Tombstone?
Probably.
What's up with her hair? All right, Marge.
Mrs. Frankenstein.
Okay, yeah, that's how that works.
What?
There's no more time. We've got to take off now.
There they are! Oh! My darling.
There'll be time to talk on the plane. You'd better hurry.
Latrine.
Can't go on that plane. As long as a child cries out in the night, or an actor can be elected president.
Ronald Reagan.
Right, Hillary? It's gonna be fine.
Things change.
I want you to be with me.
Interest rates fluctuate.
What?
If you don't say so, say it now.
Take me with you.
What the hell?
What the?
Wow.
Bye, chocolate mousse. I'll never forget you. Bye, déjà vu. And I'll miss you most of all, Scarecrow.
What the?
Wow. Guys.
Is there like a post-credit scene or anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
That was very enjoyable, to say the least.
That was Top Secret with Val Kilmer.
Oh my god.
There's a lot there.
This movie it's a funny movie. Not all jokes landed though. I wouldn't know jokes landed.
No, I think they were dated jokes. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
yeah, jokes of their time.
But even then, like when we saw Airplane, it was just like a machine gun. It was just happening all the time. This one had jokes where when they landed. They were funny. They were funny.
Yeah.
But there were quite a few misses on this one, but it was still good. This was still
Okay.
candy.
I'm glad we're on the same page though, because I felt like I was like, maybe I haven't done this in a while. Maybe.
No. I don't. It's not as good as Airplane. It's still good.
Yeah.
This is one of those movies where you just shut your brain off and just go with the flow.
Yeah.
You know, something like at the end here with Scarecrow, it's just a little extra as opposed to
Like Mel Brooks.
we saw the scene where when she looked at the window and there was like a bunch of traffic and then mice running around. Like that's extra.
Yeah.
The Scarecrow is extra. When the guy kissed the guy, they had the lipstick and all that. Funny, but a little extra as opposed to like this is
There's a song too.
this is souffle.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
And that was funny. So it wasn't like it's a bad movie, but the jokes were like, they weren't all hitting. It's the same thing was if you watch Blazing Saddles,
Yeah.
Yes.
Every single one.
you cannot compare it to History of the World. History of the World was good,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like as top notch as some are, you know?
Yeah.
But I still enjoyed this movie. This movie was quite enjoyable still. And it's still, for an hour and a half,
It's not bad.
it's not bad.
It went by. I will say, I think this is the most you could have gave it without it being like, okay, stop it.
No,
Yeah, like this is a good time for me to go, okay, good.
this could not be 2 hours.
Yeah. Oh no. This after 10 minutes, I would have
I
been.
would always say this one.
All right, no, you gotta go now.
But again, it wasn't as extreme as Kentucky Fried Movie.
No, it was not.
No, and you know what's funny?
Fried Movie, like, what's going on?
You know what's funny? The vulgar jokes weren't as much as this one. I thought they were gonna be like, 1990s comedy. I'm like, okay,
What are you looking?
waiting. Yeah. Oh, this is. I thought it was 93.
This is 80s.
Oh, even then, I was thinking like,
You were expecting Fletcher too, basically.
I was thinking, okay, this is gonna go south. I'm very excited because I love that.
It brings my point up again, and I'll say it again. 70s was a different monster. The
Yeah.
70s, the Hays Code just ended, and they just went.
Yep.
They just went nuts.
Yep.
That everything they holding back. Just went nuts.
Ours were
80s. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that 80 movies, but I still enjoy this movie. This movie is still enjoyable. But this type of humor, there was a shift.
Yeah.
Because after movies like this, you're gonna see movies like Ghostbusters. You're gonna see movies like Spies Like Us or something like that.
Yeah.
Where the comedy shift from the absurd
to more wholehearted.
Yeah,
like
one that, you know,
like this I saw a lot of like goofy things, you know, like that, like stuff that I would describe goofy, like okay, like the mouse thing, I was like, you know, that was funny. And even I would call this goofy, even though I guess you can put it in the vulgar, even with like the crotches of the
that was great. Ballerinas thing, I knew that was coming.
That was fun.
That was my expectation to see what are you guys gonna say about this.
That was really funny. But that was more of the, even that was more lighthearted stuff, I would say.
Even when they went to the bookstore and the whole scene is backwards.
Yeah.
You know,
and then the guy's big, like a guy's eyes, that's big.
Yeah. It's funny. He's breathing in the dust.
The two chimneys is pretty funny. Well, it's funny. You know,
so
the chimney as they were going down,
that was funny as well.
Drop.
So it wasn't like, again, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. If you're gonna rate it, like I said before, compared to like Airplane, Kentucky Fried Movie, there's another movie that they want us to react to. Oh my God, I don't remember what it's called. We got a lot in the comment section. That came out in the 70s as well.
Naked Gunman.
Well, yeah, we haven't seen that gun yet. And we might like that too because it's Liam Neeson who did Airplane. He was in Airplane as well. But it's been a while since we did a comedy. This is good. I enjoyed this very much. You know,
I did too.
What I'm gonna tell this movie. What?
Yeah, that's basically
every other scene. You guys like what?
So
what?
I did like that about the movie though. I will say, like, there was a lot of silly stuff. Like, I like the silly stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was good comedy. I think because it didn't have to use the vulgar about. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like, I didn't.
It said vulgarness in it, but nah, yeah. But
I would barely. Like, out of the old stuff I've seen.
If you think about the man, it was kind of vulgar.
Yeah. And I guess the chocolate mousse was the only.
And the thing with the tape measure when she went down and it came back up, like a reference there.
Yeah, the reference there was like, oh yeah, okay, it's there. But I'm like, I like the lighthearted stuff. It was funny. I think it did hit on some occasions, which I really did enjoy about the movie. There were some that just kind of missed. Like I was like. Like, you guys didn't even notice it. So during the pickup call, when he was like seeing if the other officer was okay, the one that he threw off the balcony, he's like, oh, his husband told me this. And I'm like, okay, I guess they were trying to make a joke out of being his husband, you know, because he had not, you know, a lot of them. He
realized it. I just
homosexual, but I was like,
But the other one was
kind of miss. I was like, yeah.
Well, the other one is like, you know, well, let me know his condition changes. He's dead. You know,
that was funny.
That
was funny. That was the lighthearted stuff. I was like, okay, yeah, that's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah. Be pretty hard to change a dead condition.
Do you think this movie is the movie that put Val Kilmer on the map?
No.
No, he did good. He did really good.
He did really good. I would, you know what? I think out of the time I saw, okay, this is like movie production stuff. I saw a lot of sponsorships. I don't know if you guys know.
Hawaiian Punch?
Yeah, Hawaiian Punch. Yeah, like Mercedes was a big one. Yeah. I was like, it might have, just because of maybe how big it might have been at that time, but I don't know. Like, right? I don't know. But just because I see so many, especially being something like Mercedes, Hawaiian Punch, like Copper Town, I'm like, okay, this might have been a big movie at its time, right?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of alluding, this is like the business aspect of it. I'm kind of maybe, because it might have been like, oh, you know, maybe a Mercedes put on a show or Coppertone, whatever, all these people. So it might have been like a big viewership. So it might have been one of those. But I don't.
Maybe yes, maybe no. Because I'm thinking, you know, there was a time in the 2000s where zombies were everything.
Yes.
And zombies were in video games, movies, and TV shows. We were overrun by zombies and everything. Look, we don't give a crap anymore. I can care less about zombies.
Yeah.
Right? And I wonder if this movie was like the tail end of that in terms of the absurd movies.
Probably.
There was a lot of absurd movies in the day that were great, but how many times can you say a joke when so many of them have been said already? And you can't repeat.
Or how many times can you, I think more, it's not even the joke, how many times can you repeat a gag? That's what I will call it.
Not just like repeat a
gag.
Or keep it fresh.
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
Like, after a while, if you see so many gags, you're like, okay, I'm done with this. Like,
it's just,
like while like a joke, like an actual joke can be so diverse, like if they actually put that, you know, the little oomph to it, that you can listen to it forever. That's why comedians still have a job right now. But a gag, it's like, okay, all right, this is kind of getting, you know,
overused. And sometimes it felt it was long. It was too long. The particular gag was right. Like when he's singing, when the first time he sings in the cultural festival, like that whole music scene felt like, wow, this is a little dragging.
I agree.
It should be dragging.
I agree 100%.
And then with the pizza scene, the pizza where he's singing there again. I really didn't care too much for the musical scenes.
No.
It's very little.
Pizza scene, I like the cheese stretch. I did. I think that was really funny. And then the girls being thrown around at the end, like that was funny to me. That was like again lighthearted comedy. I was like, okay, this is good. This is fun.
I like that there was rugs in the restaurant. That did make me like chuckle to myself. Like,
yeah, well, the rugs are pretty funny too. Yeah. And after a while though, to me, I was like, okay, all right, we get it. Yeah, we get it.
This is almost family friendly.
I would say so. I would say it's like PG-13.
Yeah.
Like I would say it's PG-13.
I could agree with that.
I don't think it's a rated R movie.
No.
We'll double check it.
I don't even know the boobs. There was boobs. There was
one boobs.
The one scene.
Well, there was also that big love scene where it was two of them and it looked like 30 people were entangled.
I guess. You're right. But I would call that PG-13. At 13 years old, you can see some boobs.
But
yeah,
I did like, like the dumb scenes. The scenes I really liked the most was, let's say, and this is stupid. The guy's in the train, the guy's chasing a tree. And it wasn't the guy chasing the tree, it was his reaction. That's the reaction you should have. You see a guy chasing a tree and holding on to the guy's like, and he's in a foreign country, that might be a common thing. You know what I'm saying? So that was funny. When he was like, when the guy his manager went to visit him at the jail, I called the embassy, I called the United Nations, and I still can't get my wife to whatever.
Orgasm.
You know?
Yep.
That was good. That was good writing. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I really like? I ain't gonna lie to you. I really like the beginning of the movie. I thought that was so stupid. Like he was standing up and he goes through the bridge. I'm like, all right, that's so dumb, bro. That's so Well, like that made me smile. You know, I'm not gonna say it made me like laugh, but it made me smile.
But what about the female weightlifting team?
Yeah. Oh, that was hilarious to me. I was gonna say a comment, but I kept it to myself on that. I was gonna say the same. I almost said the comment about like, you know, I'm gonna keep that to myself. That's maybe for a Patreon joke. Yeah. But I would say that one and
the train terminal that was on wheels that kind of went past that
was really funny to me. I was like, okay, that one I did laugh. That was funny. I don't know, man. I think I really like that ballerina scene. I don't know, that's so stupid. Like when it came out, and then like the really funny part was the old lady in like the awning, I guess, and she was like she grabbed the thing, so it was all.
And again, that scene you don't expect it.
No.
And then when it comes out, like you're the first to react, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
And I immediately, because I knew what was happening, I was like, man, look what happened. So that's a great scene. That was one of the better scenes of that. But again, it wasn't consistently that funny from beginning to end.
I would say like one to three jokes hit. That's why I put the ratio. I think like there was 2 bad jokes and one. I was like, okay, yeah, I hit. I get.
But again, it's hard. It's difficult to keep it up, to keep it fresh all the time. I think it's really hard to write comedy. You know, a matter of fact, I can't remember the last time we saw a comedy movie that we were bawling.
Yeah,
like a recent comedy movie. It's a modern comedy movie.
I agree.
Where we're bawling.
That's really.
Unless it's like cartoon, like Family Guy or something like that, or South Park. Movie wise, I think few. I can't remember many.
I think go ahead.
No, I can't either think of like any in recent years.
I think the hard thing with comedy, it has to stay relevant to the movie, but it has to be good jokes. Like even when we watch stand-up comedy, they're all over the place, right? They're throwing jokes here, they're throwing jokes there.
Yeah.
And like they're funny because they hit, you know, they're good jokes, right? But they don't follow a specific topic typically. Like with movies, you have to follow either a specific topic or a way to tie it back into the movie sometimes.
Like a good story.
Like a good story, like because it still has to you don't always need a story with comedy sometimes, but it almost has to be relevant to the movie for it to be funny. Like you know, like, and again, the gag thing, you know, because you can have movies where it follows just a story like this one was and have gags, but it's been so overused that you have to have really good gag comedy. You know
and comedy has evolved over the years.
Yeah.
What people consider funny nowadays.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I know in the 90s we had Jim Carrey was huge. You know, with Ace Ventura. What about was The Mask?
Oh my God, how do I name the guy from Quentin Africa Furry? What the guy from Coming to Africa? What's Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy, but that's 80s. Yeah. See, again, when you see,
it's a shift.
So the absurd changes to Coming to America, movies like that, movies like I said, Ghostbusters, that comedy, and it's funny comedy. It's not funny comedy, we should react to a couple more comedy movies from the 80s. But again, a movie like this, the absurd type of comedy, I think you see that it's I think it's towards the end part of it. You don't see much of this anymore. At least the 80s and 70s version you see here. I think this is maybe the last of that type of movie that came out during that time.
You know what's funny? A comment on the comedy that we're getting recently. I think we're going back to like the say of 70s and 80s comedies where it was a little bit more vulgar. Because I've noticed like comedians like let's say Bert Schreiber, you know who I'm talking about. You know Bert the Machine.
Chrysler.
Bert. We have oh my god, what is his name? The white dude. He's making always a country accent. He's really good.
Oh, I know he's about
Shane Gills. We're talking like all these ones that are like really vulgar. I think it's coming back. Like people are kind of because like we had a time where kind of everything seemed censored. Like it was like this is kind of a little censored. Like
kind of a little too far.
Kind of no, not that it's too far. That it's too little because people were getting too offended.
People being sensitive.
Yeah, people
were sensitive about comedy.
Yeah, and then it was too far. What's this guy? Bald.
Louis C.K.
No.
I still like Louis C.K.
I still do.
Oh my god, what is this guy's name? He was an old comedian that he came back. He always had a whole bunch of Netflix special. Most recent one was a little too political for us though.
Oh, Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle though, he put a few out, and I think it kind of started the shift again back over 100%. To like that. And I'm glad because now it's coming back to like it's like real comedy. Like that what I consider real comedy, like make fun of everything. So,
yeah.
I mean, people who are students of comedy, they understand.
Yeah, they would understand.
They would see the shift and everything like that.
My favorite right now is Shane Gills. I don't know. It's really funny.
But anyway, this
is Shane Gills. I've never seen him.
This was Top Secret. I believe this is 84. This movie came out in. Val Kilmer was one of my favorite comedians. 84. This is 84. Yeah.
I thought this was like a newer movie for some reason. Like, he did it at the 80s. Not newer like here, but I thought it was like 90.
I think this is before Top Gun, the original Top Gun.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, right? Did like this movie. We all like this movie very much, you know. Very entertaining. Quite dated at this point.
Yeah.
You know?
100%. There's a lot of references that I was kind of lost on.
Well, yeah, they were. But it was good. I think it was good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, it's still a fun movie. I can still sit down with a bunch of my guys here and chill out and watch this movie. And people are like, what the heck? What's going on? You know?
I think
it has its memorable moments.
I think it is good. I do agree.
Well, guys, if you like what we're doing, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. This video, along with a bunch of other videos, will be available on our Patreon for as little as $1 a month. If you know anything about this movie, when you first saw this movie, what do you think about this movie? What do you think about what we're saying about this movie? You know, what do you feel about it? These guys seen it for the first time. I've seen it before. It's been a while since I've seen it, but these guys have seen it for the first time. We want to know what you think about this movie. About our comments. If you know anything about behind the scenes, about the acting, the directing and stuff, let us know about what you saw, what you know. We'd like to know. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us, guys. Listen, we are R Nights. I'm Ray.
I'm Michael.
I'm Julian.
Guys, we'll see you soon.
Stay safe, everyone.
Peace.